What about DEI now? For the certain people who have been suppressed and forgotten, we need our jobs. We need equal rights. What's your stance on that?
I don't care about DE&I. You want to kill it, kill it. It's already been weaponized. It's been made political. It's dead. DE&I as a program is effectively dead. I don't care about DE&I. I love diversity. We're having the wrong argument. In fact, we're arguing. There's no need to argue. There's not enough college-educated, successful white men to drive GDP, gross domestic product, for the next 20 years. In 1950, America was 90% white, not 1850, Cam. 1950. Today, America's 40% black and brown. Within 10 years, there'll be a majority of minorities. 70% of the U.S. economy, $29 trillion, is consumer spending. That's you and me. Going to restaurants, going to lunch, playing video games. That's consumer spending. That's us. So for the first time in history, this country cannot succeed without all of us. So unless my white friends want to be speaking Mandarin in 20 years, meaning Chinese, we better figure out in the next 5 or 10 years that we're better together.
You obsessing about DEI? I want you to be focusing on DIY. Do it yourself. I like math. It doesn't have an opinion. You heard me say it a million times if you follow me. Here's why I don't want you obsessing about it. We're not even prioritized. Black people are not even the priority of DEI. Why are we getting so riled up? I understand that people think it's signaling and people are saying things really about us. It's true because affirmative action was originally created for us. It was actually benefited women, white women and others, all good, but it was created for us. And DE&I was created because of black people, only people enslaved on American soil, and Jim Crow in the 1960s. And you had, mortgage restrictions in the 1970s. It's not talking about 150 years ago. It's like yesterday. But fine. It's not about a giveaway program and that stuff. It's about, getting access for things when you don't have the relationship capital to get in yourself and to prove yourself. But fine. Here's why I want you obsessing about this. We're 5th on the list. Did you hear me? We're 5th on the list. I'm getting so excited about this. I'm shaking the table. We're 5th on the list. Number 1 on the list of recipients of DEI, women of all races, starting with my white brothers and sisters. White women, not white brothers and sisters. It's white women. I'll get to white brothers and sisters in a minute because they're on the list as well. Number 1, women. Number 2, Hispanics and Latinos. Number 3, people with disabilities. They really should get consideration. They can't help it that they're disabled, but they're smart. They're brilliant. I met a young lady in the White House. I forget what administration it was. I think it was the Bush White House, actually, and she happened to be in a wheelchair, but she was absolutely the smartest person in the room. LGBT community is number 4 on the list. African Americans are number 5. Okay, then you have indigenous Native American Indians and the Asian Americans. And by the way, Asian Americans on the list. Because of STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math, they tend to be very good at engineering and the technical skills, but they don't have the access, the relationship capital, so they get viewed for positions because they can really excel, and when they get there, they kill it. The James Brown version of affirmative action. Open the door, I'll get it myself. Okay, so this gets even better, all right? So let me tell you who tops off with industries for DE&I. Again, I'm saying don't complain about this. Move on to something else. We can win. We focus on the green. We focus on economic excellence, or just excellence and economic achievement, and we can do it. We've always done it. We've been doing so much with so little, with so long. We can almost do anything with nothing. Stop playing this game. Go raise your children, pay your mortgage, pay your car note, volunteer with your city council, volunteer your school board, go to parent-teacher night. Ignore the noise and go on about your business and build your life. But just for the facts, the number 1 beneficiary in technology of DE&I are women, particularly in STEM. In finance and banking, the number 1 beneficiary of DE&I are women. And again, I've already said, I'll say it again, it's mostly white women. So if somebody is racist about this, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They're hitting, their face against our fist or something. It's ridiculous. And women are 1/3 of the U.S. economy, so we shouldn't be holding them back. We should be lifting them up. Finance and banking, I think I just mentioned that. Women, education. Get this, first-generation college students. That includes white men. So if your parents didn't go to college, DE&I programs at colleges were set up to make sure that first-generation college student can get into college. Anyway, don't bother me with the facts. I've already made up my mind. Some people are saying healthcare and the medical fields. Women, okay? Government and law. Check this out. Veterans. Why are we jamming up veterans? I have no words. Okay, you get the point. Move on, carry on, go on about your life. Like this is just... It's been weaponized. It's a game. It's over. DE&I is over. It's been weaponized. It's been made into something ridiculous. Let's just go on about our business. But we can excel. All right. We can excel. We can do this because we are God's child and we're made to win. So let's go do it. Let's go prove that we're good enough. See you at the finish line.